Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to pre-market report sponsored by Delta Data Exchange. Yesterday, another data came, producer price index data or something like that in US. So that's also an inflation data. So inflation is firmly going down in US. So because of that, the markets moved higher again. But of course, Nasdaq came into negative, then positive, then negative. It was settling, but S&P 500 and Dow Jones, were firmly positive. But however, today Asian markets are coming under selling pressure. Japan market is down about 3%. And then yesterday somebody told me, sir, Korean market is up 6%. I said, don't worry, tomorrow it will be down by 6%. And right now exactly it is down by 6%. In the morning, at some point of time, it was down even 7%. So the South Korean market has been like this, one day up 6%, next day down 6%, one day 10% up, next day 10% down. So this huge volatility, they're just not able to believe. In South Korea, still, the value is there in some companies like SK Hynix and Samsung, despite prices doubling, tripling. So because of that, people tend to buy. But then it has already shot up 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 7 times. So people are getting scared and they're booking the profit. So this game, cat and mouse game, continues. So thank God, our market is a dead market. So nothing to worry. Never make a volatile move. Our market, the love for 24,000 continues. And this market, we do not know for the last 4 months, Nifty has been trading 24,000 plus minus. But mid cap, small cap indices are doing well. I think I didn't check properly, but I was told mid cap and small cap indices are at all time high. But Nifty, large cap, we are far, far, far away from all time high. And then, anytime it goes towards 24,300, selling comes. Anytime it goes towards 23,800, the buying comes. Right. Yesterday morning, the market was trading firmly in the green, inching towards 24,300. So everybody was waiting. Okay, 24,300 will cross, market will break out. Then a sudden selling around 1240, 1245 brought the Nifty down by more than 200 points. And then Nifty future broke 24,000 on the downside. So usually, this happens on an expiry day, but yesterday was not an expiry day, but still this has happened. The Bank Nifty, as usual, 800 point up, 800 point down, again 800 point up, again 800 point down. So this has happened, 4 or 5 times already in the last 1 week. I think that is likely to continue for the next 2 days also until the results come. And HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank were okay, but it was Axis Bank and Kotak Bank that brought the market down yesterday. Reliance is struggling around 1,300. Now it is not down more than 20%, but it's down about 17-18%. So a stock, number 2 stock in India is down 17-18% and struggling around 1,300 for a very, very long time. So hopefully, the results may change that. So today there will be a lot of speculative activity today as well as tomorrow, both in Reliance, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and other banking stocks. So tomorrow evening, the Reliance result is there. But usually Reliance is not expected to make a bigger move after the results. So usually maximum 2-3%, not more than that. And then we have to see the volatility is also low. So our market has become a paradise for option seller, selling 23,000 put option and 25,000 call option every month on month basis. For July series, now of course the 23,000 put and 25,000 call premiums will be too little, but for August series, so the premiums are very, very decent. So this game is going on. We do not know how long market is going to consolidate, but sooner or later, either it has to break out or it has to break down. So the probability of breakout is higher. So that's what, like, most of the analysts feel. So that's because, global cues are good, and then FIA selling is subsiding. FIAs are still selling, but they are selling less. And you must go and check South Korean market, where they've sold $110 billion since January 1 till today. So FIAs at least, selling is subsiding, but rupee is coming under pressure. But hopefully this FCNR deposits, more money will be flowing in the month of September. So all good, those kind of things. But however, this Iran war hangover is still there, and that hangover is not going to get away so easily. But again, usually the people say the bull market always climb the wall of worries. So as long as there is something bad, the market will continue to rise. When everything turns good, that is actually the time to book the profits. That's not the time to buy the market. So let us see what's going to happen. But I think maybe even after 1 year also, I will be coming out with the same pre-market report: 23,800 support, 24,300 resistance. So let us see where the market goes today. But be assured, there will be volatility, right? So usually ahead of key corporate results, that too, more than 30% weightage in Nifty. So markets bound to be volatile. That's what we have already been experiencing. Look at the Bank Nifty, right? So if 800 point go up, sell a call option, and then if 800 point go down, sell a put option. If I continued this, the market is not going anywhere. So it's going to approximately, I'm talking 57,500 to 58,500. So it's going up, coming down, going up, coming down. So that's the thing right now. So let us see. The market may break out a day when nobody is expecting the market to break out. So which is that day, as I told you, when nobody is expecting, so we will not be able to predict the markets. But however, the GIFT Nifty is indicating only 20-30 point higher opening, but that is something really very good given the Asian market conditions. So let us see what's going to happen today. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.